Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about Crosby. What was he gone, a year and a half or something like that? It's
Well, don't forget about Sid, though. Sid essentially suffered one concussion and one broken neck.
yeah,
The second big one that everyone kind of remembers and we all feared and held our breath was turns out it was a neck injury. A
yeah.
soft tissue neck injury that just emulated a concussion. So, yeah, I guess you say fortunately, in this case that's true. Fortunately for Sid, he wasn't in that danger zone, even though everyone kind of assumed that he was.
They just looked so bad last night against the Sharks. Are the Sharks that good? Are they? I mean, is are they just gonna run away with the West? Because on paper they
Well,
look
no, they won't
amazing.
run away with the West because Calgary is pretty good too. Winnipeg is there, and the West is, after a short hiatus, very good again. Uh, yeah, San Jose is good. However, the Penguins did not, and I hate to use Mike Sullivan isms, they didn't pay attention to details on Tuesday night. When San Jose attacked their low to high game, the Penguins just kept doing it. Just kept trying to make that low to high play work because they assumed it would. That resulted in really feeding San Jose's transition game. Several 2-on-1s resulted from that. So the Penguins did what they do when they get cornered, and they tried to go to the rush. Well, San Jose's defense is faster than the Penguins' forwards. So that didn't work. And by that point, the Penguins just kind of backed off, essentially, until they got angry in the third period and finally played a little bit of hockey. But by that point, San Jose had stopped playing hockey.
We'll see. We'll see when they come back. But who else do you think is in jeopardy of being traded? Um, I know people are talking about Alexiak, but maybe Mata too.
That's really interesting. Obviously, I guess I should first say that the Penguins could solve their 9 defenseman issue by simply sending Juuso Riikola down. They'd be back to 8 defensemen with Chad Ruedel. And if they wanted to, they probably could slip Ruedel through waivers as well and have 7 and carry 13 forwards and a couple of goaltenders. They easily could do this. However, if they do trade defensemen, they don't want to send Riikola down. I would suspect teams have asked about Riikola. It makes sense if they have. But, how often do you give up a 24-year-old guy who makes peanuts, who can be a starting defenseman for you? You just
Right.
you don't give up that very easily. So, yeah, we thought earlier in the season that Mata would be top on that list, but now I think Alexiak has passed him, which is curious to me. First of all, because of the skill sets. Alexiak possesses a fairly unique skill set compared to what Mata brings, which, you've got Marcus Pettersson, you've got Brian Dumoulin, guys who are calm, cool, stay-at-home guys. Jack Johnson's physical, but no one's quite 6'7" with the thump that Alexiak brings.
You can't teach that. You can't teach 6'7".
Or the strength that he has, the reach that he has, and he's not lumbering by any stretch. He's a good skater, so and he makes 1.6 for the next couple years. That to me is valuable.
Yeah.
It seems like my colleagues who have spoken to Jim Rutherford in the last couple of days because of the West Coast trip are circling Alexiak. I still kind of shrug and wonder about that.
Yep. Yep.
But obviously take it for what it's worth because they've talked to Jim Rutherford the last couple of days and I haven't.
Yeah. And the trade market is just about to heat up, so we'll be hearing all kinds of rumors and all kinds of good stuff. I forgot.
Stay away from the rumors.
Oh yeah, rumors. Stay away from rumors and fake accounts. That I fell for one the other day. That said Brassard got traded to Chicago. It was now who? I mean, how desperate are you that you're imitating Jonathan Bumboli?
Hey, don't be busting on JB.
I'm not. I mean, he's very good at what he does, but you know that's your level of troll that you have to. That's who you're emulating. That's funny. Now I want to see a fake Dan Kingerski account. Then we know you've made it. Then.
Well, there was I think he went away. I used to check it periodically just to laugh because some of the bloggers didn't know there was a Dan Kingerski ego account. It cracked me up. It was, the guy actually was pretty funny. I assume the guy. I can't imagine women are that bored to waste time doing it, but maybe. So I don't mean to be sexist, but whoever was rolling it used to amuse me a little bit. They even got into it with some other bloggers, and I was like, oh no, these guys think it's really me. I'm in for hell now. So I've had at least one parody account of me.
Oh, that's amazing. I also was going to tell you. I know you like to talk about what scouts are in attendance. There was actually podcast scouts in attendance of this segment. I'm afraid I might be traded to like a crime podcast or something like that, or maybe a cooking segment or something.
I think you could do a crime segment, right? You've done time.
Oh yeah, I'm guilty. I always assume they're guilty.
I always find that answer gets me out of jury duty.
All right, sir. Well, thank you so much. Pittsburgh Hockey Now at the Dan Kingerski on Twitter. I mostly follow your account for the baby pictures.
Yeah, my grandson's got some pretty good lettuce going. Yeah, he's got more hair than his grandfather, that's for sure.
He is adorable. All right, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Have fun.
I'll see you. Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow to preview the conference championship games. Thanks again to Dan Kingerski from Pittsburgh Hockey Now. Talk to you later. Another episode is in the bag.
At the end of the universe, oh, it's right here. At the end of the universe, but there's